This channel is made possible by viewers like you. My viewers, subscribers, and patrons greatly help to keep this channel going. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of you. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any uploads. And if you'd like to go the extra mile, please check out my Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you'll get access to what I'm working on, previews of upcoming content, and even early videos, along with other tier options for those that are interested. Thank you, and now on to the video. So I just started playing the new Outcast title. This is the type of AA project that I would like to see more of within this medium. We have gotten to the point now that you either see these huge big games or some form of an indie. The middle ground is also an interesting area to be within. You usually find games that have flaws or some level of jank to them, but they can make up for that with interesting gameplay, story elements, and even ideas that you might not see in other areas. I honestly look to Focus Home and THQ for these types of games. From the outset, I didn't know what to expect when it came to Outcast. I understood that the original is a cult classic of sorts and beloved by many fans. Then it received a remake several years ago, and now we have this sequel. With March being a packed month, Outcast might end up getting lost in the shuffle, but at least so far, I'm really enjoying my time with it.
Nicer things.
Outcast is a third-person action-adventure title with a bunch of shooting and an interesting open world to discover. The shooting is pretty good, and this is not really a cover-based shooter, but rather one that wants you to stay on the move as a means to survive. The interesting movement works for the exploration, along with the options within combat. Even early on, things start off pretty cool. You have a hard-hitting melee hit, and can use boosters as a means to close the distance between a foe, or use this as an opportunity to dodge enemy fire. You also have access to a shield that can pop up blocking shots coming at you. I really enjoy the dance with firing, punching, dodging as a means to survive. It means I was always on the move, and never really much of that stop and pop kind of experience. Movement continually gets more interesting as you earn your upgrades. You start off with a boost jump and a dash that can allow you to propel yourself pretty far, and since the recharge is pretty quick, you can do this a lot. Then you earn the double boost jump, which expands this, and then the glider that allows you to hover across the ground, with later upgrades even allowing for more traversal expansion. I like how the upgrades build off of each other, and they feel natural in how they are earned too. You get to sit with one for a bit, appreciate it, and then earn another one that changes the gameplay as well. Your weapon itself seems to be able to be modded, with me finding an early machine gun attachment for my pistol. You collect different items and currencies that feed into your upgrades too. The traversal mixed with the open world invites the player in, and it starts out really well. Overall, I'm having a good time with this one. One area that I think is worth discussing is how it is very cutscene heavy at the start. It takes about 2 hours before the rails are off and you can really explore, and take in some of the areas at your own pace. The gameplay bits you get along the way are good and act as an extended tutorial. The story is pretty interesting, and I really like Slade and the humor associated with him. But Outcast doesn't let you explore outright, so it is best knowing this going in. Once you can explore, I really like the freedom. This title does have some jank as well, especially with the stiff facial movements, but thankfully it makes up for it in other areas. Again, this is more of a AA, I just wish that the price matched the AA title. Outcast has the pricing of a AAA game, and that might actually end up hurting it along with it being released alongside other bigger titles coming out this month. So far I like it, and I might have to pick up the prior title and maybe even the original too. It's a fun open world game, good single player stuff. Have you played any of the Outcast games? Have you tried this one? If so, let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in being notified of new videos, please hit the subscribe button and bell. And if you would like to support the channel and get early access to content, please check out my Patreon. All of the links will be at the end of this video and within the description. And thank you very much for watching.